uh, this place still doesn't have working lights. I feel like I'm still in the void. Yeah. Let's do something fun today, shall we? Welcome to the Ultimate Doom, in fact, made by these wonderful gentlemen right here, and the godfather of my favorite video game genre of all time, the first-person shooter. It's probably the most important one so far. After making a third-person shooter game based on the Atari and Apple II game Castle Wolfenstein and published in 1981, friends over at id wanted to make something better, faster, stronger. John Carmack, yes, that John Carmack, wanted to make something in the vein of Aliens, Evil Dead, and sprinkle a little bit of a D&D influence in there. He created Doom, released in 1993, and then later re-released as The Ultimate Doom in 1995, that came with a 4th episode and some bug fixes. Now, there's a lot more names involved and a lot of stuff that I glossed over, but I hear there's a lot of boomers that are on YouTube right now that play shooters nowadays. They can tell you the information you want. Right now, that's not my job, my friends. I'm here to kick ass and... Oh wait, that's the other guy. Whoops. We're doing this the real man's way, on ultraviolence. What? Were you expecting a nice plot synopsis? And I love lore and plot as much as the other guy, especially the ones in those hub videos I hear so much about. Doom 1 though? No. You're not getting a story until Doom 64, sort of. Doom 3, Doom 2016, Doom Eternal, all that. Don't worry, we'll get there. Baby steps. We're doing this, for the most part, like it's 1993. No plot, no vertical mouse aiming, no jumping, no crouching, all that. Hanger. The classic first level that everybody knows. Along with being introduced to this shitty pistol that no one uses unless you scroll past it by accident. Thankfully, since we're playing ultraviolence, I do get a shotgun super quickly. This is also your workhorse and a sniper rifle for that the entire game. Does the one above all's work? To put the demons backwards the game. We'll also find the first secret. I'm not planning on doing 100% secrets, items, and kills or whatever because I don't really care that much, but I will be showing off what I do know. This map is what a first level should be, and shows off what you can do. Like this, for example. Secret hunting, as well as opening doors and shooting, example. Shows with armor and most health pickups too. And it's also fun to speedrun. Nuclear plant keeps the ball rolling. Introducing keycards, introducing lights, and a few new weapons if you know where to look. This level also teaches you to check through corners.
Check those corners!
More so in this games. If you're not careful, it could be the death of you in an instant. These games aren't so much on memorization based like a lot of people try and say they are. It's more about the reaction time, and which itself makes every playthrough unique. Even though I don't really go back to Doom 1 all that often. This, however, is a supercharge, aka a soul sphere, whichever one you prefer. And it's one of the sexiest power-ups in Doom. Okay, well, more of a super health pack than anything else, but it gives you 100 plus health no matter what percentage you're at. And the cap for both health and armor is at 200. But that's not why we're here. The chain gun. Personally, it's my favorite weapon. You spray and pray. Good for crowd control and picking off some faraway zombies or imps as long as you one-tap it. This level also introduces colored doors and keycards. It is replaced with colored skulls, but functionally they work the same. See a locked door or colored door? Find the corresponding keycard and to either make progress or find some hidden secrets. Ooh. The secret is probably the most popular part of the level because of atmospheric blinking lights that may or may not be seen in this game. The third game, here you'll find a secret backpack. It basically doubles your ammo capacity and gives you some extra ammo for all your weapons. The chainsaw, a net positive and straight upgrade to your fists, which I'm not going to talk about much until episode 2. There are only certain instances I like to use it, but it's nice to have. Ruby. This is the point where I bring up the music, because it's pretty, pardon my potty mouth, fucking amazing. The soundtrack in Doom 1 and Doom 2 was done by Bobby Prince. He also worked on the first 3 Duke Nukem games and The Rise of the Triad, along with Lee Jackson. Although he's close to plagiarizing Megadeth and Alice in Chains in some tracks, it's still some good shit. You've been listening to it this whole video. It's a mix of midified, metal, and hauntingly atmospheric tracks. Take a listen. of Doom 1, this is probably my favorite track. Anyway, with Toxin Refinery. It's very back and forth and linear, which is why I'm not talking about it much. It has a lot more enemies, giving you a hint as to what's to come later. It's the first level to show off infighting, where if a different species of demon accidentally hits another, they'll start fighting. It's kinda cool and funny, and I take advantage of it every once in a while, especially with these large-ass groups. There's just one window full of zombies. I wonder if we can get in there later. Hint, hint. And we get the
rocket launcher!
From what I know, secrets are the only way to get this in episode 1. Pull the trigger and eventually there will be an explosion of blood and guts. Yep, that's gonna happen to be a lot more in the future. But first... Okay, good. This here's a secret exit, and there's one hidden in each episode that leads to a secret level. Usually it'll lead to a level that contains early weapons or items, and sometimes there's abstract and weird, like the level we're about to go to. This level starts with a cage that has a bunch of imps inside of it, with zombie men and shotgunners outside it. I don't even want to know what it's implying, just kill the undead bastards. I don't know why the secret levels are treated as the 9th level, don't ask me. Hiding the secrets, another banger, but not this level. There's a part in this later that I was going to say the building interiors look like something somewhat believable, but after playing this level I think I must have been high thinking that. The level design is pretty simple, all things considered. Find the key cards, get introduced to the monster closet. Basically as soon as you make a noise, or go over this pentagram, an assload of imps and pinkies get teleported in. Oh shit, I didn't talk about the pinkies, or any other demons for that matter. Real quick, the enemies are simple but effective in keeping you on your toes. Zombie men have rifles. Well, what the hell, I want a rifle. They're weak, same as their brother, the shotgunner, aka the shotgun guy? Yeah, that's lame. Shotgunners at least sound cooler. Imps throw sort of a slow-moving fireball, but can catch you off guard if you're not paying attention. If they're not far away, just trying to snipe you, they'll try to scratch you to death, but I rarely have that happen. I mostly die to fireballs. Now the pinkies, aka pink demons, are just demons. That's, again, lame. Mean, tough, they don't get too close and give them a chance to take a bite out of your ass. You can easily dodge their attacks if you bait them into attacking and then back up. I mostly use the chain gun to stun lock them, or if they get really close, I have the chainsaw for the same purpose. You get introduced to the specters, which are basically invisible pinkies. So I'm a dumbass. We actually meet the specters in this level early. Whoops. We haven't met them yet and won't till the end, but in a group, if you're not ready, they can easily shred you. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, military base. It's fine? Memorable, but most of episode 1's levels are. It's kind of the first open level. It'd be more accurate to say it's the first big level. That being said, nothing much happens. You have this weird 4-doored room in the middle here that has a blue key card and a bunch of imps in there, but you can only reopen the doors if you go over the spot where the key card is? Okay. Uh-oh, it's the Wildenstein room. I'm not even gonna elaborate further because YouTube won't let me, so I'll just leave it at that. Here's this weird maze. Bottlenecking, a pro's best friend. You also get introduced to the radiation suit or the hazard suit. It does exactly what you think it does, and it's pretty helpful. Even though I didn't use it this level. Oops. Next. I forgot to at least say that this takes place on Mars' moons Phobos and Deimos. Anyway, this is probably my favorite level of the episode. The level is short, but there's an army of enemies after your ass right out the gate, in the second half of the map. In fact, I almost die a lot in that area. I didn't mean to do that. Ow. Yeah. That being said, there's nothing much to this level other than a few power-ups, like the light amplification visor and partial invisibility. These are super rare mainly because they're mostly in secrets as the game goes on, and in Doom 2 and Final Doom, they're not really used at all. Level designers never really made it any more dark rooms like this, at least not to the point of needing them. Invisibility? Oh god, invisibility. Ask any OG fan what their least favorite power-up is in the original games, and they'll probably tell you it's the partial invisibility. It really messes with the reaction memory because it makes the demons look drunk as fuck and miss their attacks. Yes, even the binky. Yeah, the visor's weird. In GZ Doom it uses the beta concept where it actually makes the room green instead of full bright like in the actual game. So just expect that. Holy shit, almost done, friends. Thankfully, central processing is also very simple. Almost too simple. Not dead simple, though. Now to your left, passengers, we have a stupid trap that I just weighed out. Then we have a merry-go-round, and hey, look at those rare power-ups right next to each other. Even though I just said that they were rare. These power-ups
gives you no tactical advantage whatsoever.
And look, another maze to go through. I'm really glad they stopped doing this. The ending is kind of cool, though.
Oh, they're infighting already. This is why you should never put yourself in the middle of a fight. Going back. Oh. Oh, hello. Bruh. What is he doing? He's stepping on it.
Ah, hell, we're at the penultimate level of Episode 1, Computer Station. Another big-ish level with a lot of enemies. This level does well to test what you've learned so far in terms of skill, reflexes, and how the game works. This level is what I was talking about when I said it had somewhat believable interiors, but hell nah, never mind. The secrets are plentiful and everywhere in this level, and I think I know where every single one is. There's a weird split in this level right here for no reason. The illusion of choice in this world is cruel. Other than that, there's not much to say. This is where I say if any of this has interested you, or you haven't played a Doom game yet, which, 1, where the hell have you been, and 2, go for it. It gets better from here. We don't have all the weapons, and we haven't even seen all the demons yet, and I wonder what... The final level. But only the beginning of the end. You start off looking at a button and blow up some pinkies afterwards. After that, grab the auto map. Oh shit, I forgot to... So basically when you pick up the auto map, it shows you the whole layout of the map. Pick up some health, some weapons if you somehow died or needed ammo. But it's time to meet the last demon introduced in this episode. The Baron of Hell. I saved my rockets mostly for this boss fight. After this episode, they become regular enemies, but they hit like a truck and take the heat of most rocket-propelled grenades. Well, I should probably stop right there before I get a strike or some shit. Anyway, they go down easily, but it's probably because I've played this game a billion times. And the day is saved. Right? Once you beat the big badass and you cleaned your way out to the moon base, you're supposed to win, aren't you? Where's your fat reward and ticket home? What the hell is this? It's not supposed to end this way. It stinks like rotten meat. It looks like the lost Deimos base. Looks like you're stuck in the shores of hell. The only way out is through. To continue the Doom experience, play the Shores of Hell and its amazing sequel, Inferno. That we will.